Welcome back to Poultry Farm Guide. I remember my humble self, Ezewako Samuel. On today's video, we are going to talk about 5 common mistakes poultry farmers make during festive season. Be it seasonal or non-seasonal poultry farmers. Okay? You're on the right place. Now, before I go into details, I want to make an assumption that is common to every poultry farmer, at least. During festive season, there's high demand in chickens. People tend to stock up chickens. They want to make profit. They want to cash out. Yes, this is right. Obviously, there's high demand, but you're not the only one having this mentality. Okay? Other people are taking alike. They also think that, feed is costly. People don't stock up chicken anymore. Yes, during the non-seasonal period, people don't stock up chicken. Yes, I even prefer those time selling chicken most of the time compared to festive season. Festive season is very tricky. You think that you're the only one that is going to, there are a few people stocking up chickens. There are more than what you're thinking. So have it in mind that there is going to be competition during sales, during festive season, depending how you manage your production or your sales. Okay. Now, before that, to ensure you make profits, maximize your profits during festive season like this, you have to avoid these 5 common mistakes poultry farmer makes during festive season or normal time. Okay, the first one is inadequate planning. If you don't plan, you are planning to fail. People just start rushing into chicken production within 2 weeks, 1 month. You should plan ahead. Start making calculations, the number of feed you are going to use. Like now, if you are stocking 100 birds, it's between 28 to 30 bags of feed that they are going to consume. Do you have money for that? Because you're not going to compromise feeding. Even though feeding is the cost, it has 80% to 70% cost of production. Do you have money, at least 50% or 60% for those feed that are going to consume? If you don't, you have to reduce the number of birds. Because if you go into it, you're going to get frustrated, or the chicken, you will compromise something. The chicken might not get to the target weight or desired weight. Secondly, let's go to marketing, because these are the 2 stages in broiler production: marketing and production. Now, once you don't know your target customer, what they like, is it 6 weeks or 8 weeks, or the one that have overstayed like 3 months? What do they like? You have to structure your production to the taste or desire of your target customer. The market you are selling to, what kind of bird do they like? So you have to know this. I always say marketing comes before production. You don't just stock up bird and on the last day you're looking for those that will buy your bird. You'll be forced to sell your bird to middlemen, and they'll cash out more than you that produce the birds. Okay, that is that for inadequate planning. There's a lot in inadequate planning. Plan ahead of your brooding. Bring in chicken earlier. Pick your birds earlier to avoid mortality during the first day. Arrange your brooding. Heat up the brooder. Make sure the temperature is right and all that. Okay. Now, second mistake poultry farmers make is biosecurity, lack of biosecurity. Biosecurity is all about protecting your birds from external factors that could harm them or harm their performance. You start by making the sanitation of keeping your poultry pen. Prepare the environment, protect them away against cold, heat, overheat, rodents, external animal like local birds, rodent, rats, and mouse, snake, and all that. Visitors that also they can bring in things that can harm the health of your birds. If your bird is sick, you spend money in treating them and thereby reducing profitability in your production. So ensure your birds are well protected from diseases and external factors. Now, another mistake is insufficient feed management. Because feed is costly, you will tend to underfeed your bird, they will lose weight. They will not meet the target weight. You will struggle in selling them because broiler production is all about weight gain. You get into the market and they weigh it and it's not heavy. The price is down. Okay, so it's better you meet the target weight. Once your broiler meets the target weight, you are going to sell it well. Again, while feeding your bird, don't overfeed your bird as well because you might waste feed. A bird that is supposed to consume 100 birds that is supposed to consume 28 bags. You went ahead and give the birds 35 bags. You have reduced the profits. Reduce the profit. So at every stage, you should use good feeding schedule. At every stage, ensure the birds get the number of feed they should. Don't overfeed them. Don't underfeed them. Give them what they're supposed to eat. It will be enough for them. Because if you continue to feed them, they will continue to eat. So that's why you have to have a correct feeding schedule for your birds. Okay. Now, the fourth one is ventilation, airflow. People make mistake of confining their bird in a tight corner because they want, during brooding, most of the time, you want to manage the heat, the space. You don't want to buy charcoal or diesel or gas to heat up your brooder. You want to manage. Yes, it's good to manage, but sometimes it's to the detriment of your chickens. So you ensure there's space, enough space, so that if the heat is too much, they can avoid the heat. If they need heat, they'll come to the source of the heat. Some of you confine your birds in a small area and put charcoal there. When the place is too hot, the birds cannot move out. They cannot save themselves. They will be stressed and they might die off. Again, if you are confining your bird without putting charcoal, you want to use this space, the little space, to generate heat. The poo, their sheets will gather there. There's a gas that normally comes out from their sheets, ammonia gas, from the urine of the chickens. So this gas can build up and cause inflammation of the eye, can cause respiratory diseases, cough, sneezing, and catarrh in your chicken, which is very difficult to cure. So ventilation is very paramount when it comes to chickens. Control ventilation. You can plant tree around your pen to act as wind breakers. Okay, trees, short trees, guava, orange, mango. Not those big ones. Those brief short trees. Okay, very important so that they can act as windbreaker and allow cool breeze into your pen gently, not harshly. Then the last one but not the least, which I've talked before, research, market research. You have to know the pricing in the market. You have to know what your competitor is doing, what customer needs, okay, what they are pricing in the market, and structure your production so that your cost of production will not be too high, so that you can put something on top of your cost of production and make more profits. If you are feeding your chicken, weigh them as every stages to make sure you get the correct weight your customer wants. Weigh them, adjust your feeding method, and so on. This will help you to make sure that you're on the right track. Weighing of chicken at every stage. After 1 week, you weigh them. After 4 weeks, you just weigh them accordingly. In the feeding schedule, if you want the feeding schedule, just indicate in the comment box. I will send it to you via the email you provide. I'll send it to you. Okay, how you should feed your birds from week 1 to week 6 to week 8. The number of feed and the weight the bird should attain at a particular time. Okay. Now, if you want to learn how to sell your broiler chicken profitably, I've made a video where I share 10 strategies you can use in marketing your broiler profitably. So see you in the next video. Sam is out. Bye. Wish you good sales.